This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, the subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, so today we are going to be taking a look at former West Indian pacer Corey Collymore. Now, growing up and watching the lovely game of cricket in the early to mid 2000s, that mean I would have gotten an opportunity to see Corey Collymore in action. Now, the right arm pace bowler is originally from Barbados and will best be remembered for filling the gap when West Indies were looking for pace bowlers to take over from the likes of Courtney Walsh and Curtly Ambrose, because you know that these two pace bowlers would have done very good for us for a number of years. But when they call it quits, then we were actually looking for pace bowlers to fill these spots. So Collymore wasn't as quick as previous Windies fast bowlers, but he used his open chest action to the best of his ability. He was actually one of those open chest bowlers. It wasn't really completely side on, but he was pretty effective in his own way. Now, for those who pay keen attention to things like a bowler's action, Collymore's action was similar to that of a West Indian great. We are talking about Malcolm Marshall. Even though Collymore wasn't that quick, he had good aggression coupled with hitting good line and length while he was bowling. So, he wasn't the quickest of bowlers, as I said earlier on, but, he was able to hit good line and length, and he was pretty aggressive. Was sort of the up-in-your-face type of bowler. Wasn't as tall as as some of our previous fast bowlers that we would have seen over the years. Probably one of Collymore's strongest quality was the ability to swing the ball away from the right-handers. Yeah, man. So you know that when you are not the quickest of pace bowlers, you have to make sure that you have certain type of tricks or certain type of skills in your armory. And Collymore was able to get the ball to move away from the right-hander. We're talking about the outswinger. So he would have been able to set them up and then try and get the ball to move away from the right-hander. And when you're talking about moving it away from the right-hander, you know that if it is a left-handed batsman, then you will be able to get the ball to shape inwards. So that was one of Collymore's strongest strength there. Now, Collymore had a career that spanned from 2009 to 2007. And in this period of time, he actually played 30 test matches, taking 93 wickets at an average of 32.30. Now, the smooth pace bowler took 4 5-wicket hauls, 3 4-wicket hauls, and 1 10-wicket haul in test cricket. Where ODI cricket is concerned, Collymore played 84 matches, taking 83 wickets. And his economy rate was 4.30, while his bowling average was 35.22. So that you would expect them to score at least 35.22 runs off him for each wicket that he would take. Now, his best bowling figures in ODI cricket would have been 5 for 51, and he had 1 4-wicket haul and 1 5-wicket haul. Now, just stepping down from international cricket a bit, Corey Collymore would have played 167 first-class matches, taking 492 wickets at an average of 26.85. Now, in this he had 12 5-wicket hauls and 2 10-wicket hauls. We see his numbers are actually looking a bit better here, but we know that first-class cricket is a notch down from international cricket, and he would have played way more first-class games. So the amount of wickets are actually higher, and it wouldn't even be right for me to compare the amount of wickets that he would have taken in first-class cricket to the amount that he would have taken at the international level, because total different caliber of batsmen he would have had to bowl to. So yeah, man. Now, separate and apart from West Indies and his country, Barbados, Collymore would have played competitive cricket for Middlesex, Sussex, and Warwickshire over there in England. So those are some teams that he would have also played some amount of competitive cricket for. Now, coming through during a period of time when loads of young fast bowlers were looking to impress. Collymore, he had a good run in the West Indies team and would have even had a better run probably if it wasn't for injuries. Because as I said, we know that we would have been coming to the end of Courtney Walsh and Curtly Ambrose in that period of time. So a lot of young fast bowlers were actually looking to break through and to impress the selectors. So Corey Collymore was actually one of those bowlers. He particularly suffered from a stress fracture that troubled him throughout his career. Now, even though he was able to beat the condition, in the latter part of his career, he still struggled to stay in the team. So, he was actually in and out of the West Indies team. He wasn't necessarily able to hammer down a spot. One would figure that boy, after having a couple of good games, then he would have a run in the team for a period of time. But as it regards to being a permanent fixture in the team as a leading fast bowler, he was basically unable to nail down that spot. Because remember, as I said, he wasn't the quickest of bowlers, and West Indies, we are known for quick fast bowlers. He wasn't that quick, but he was effective to a certain extent, but he wasn't able to hammer down that spot. Now, Collymore's lack of pace actually meant that he wasn't as effective with the new ball as his team would have wanted him to be. Because at the end of the day, when you get a new ball in your hand as a pace bowler, you want, your team, they're actually going to want you to be bowling it rapidly quick. You understand? Not just teaming in as a pace bowler and bowling, but also being able to bowl the ball pretty quickly. Because if you are going to be tricky with the ball, get the ball to swing, get the ball to move, it's actually good when you're able to do it at high speed. And looking even on today, our bowlers here, that is why people like Archer and Rabada and James Anderson and Stuart Broad, that is why people like these are so effective right now, because they are able to move the ball at high speed. If you are very skillful with the ball, probably like somebody like a Bravo, we would have seen how effective Bravo is in the T20 game, because he's able to manipulate the ball pretty well. But when you're talking about Test cricket and ODI cricket and bowling for long periods of time, if you're able to move the ball at high speed, then more than likely you're going to be more effective with it. Now, after bowing out of West Indies cricket in 2007, Collymore went on to play some county cricket, but still had some sort of struggles. So we see that he would have made his debut back in 97, and he was able to play up to 2007 for West Indies. And that's when he actually bowed out of the international cricket for West Indies. And playing county cricket, he still had his struggles. Wasn't as effective as he was in the earlier stages of his career. So it meant that he was hot and cold basically. Now in 2021 here, Collymore is still contributing to West Indies cricket, as he is a coach. So not playing anymore, he's still making his contribution to the game, helping to develop youngsters, making sure that he's things that he wasn't able to do as a fast bowler, he's able to educate the youngsters as to how they should go about learning these things. Now, when we talk about in 2016, the Windies under-19 team that won the World Cup, they actually had fast bowlers that Corey Collymore helped to condition. So that team that won the World Cup there, that under-19 team, Corey Collymore would have conditioned some of those players as a coach. Now, Collymore also coached the CCC, that's Combined Campuses and Colleges, as also coach at the UWI Cave Hill campus, that's there in Barbados, along with countless other teams. Think he's actually now a part of the Barbados Pride coaching staff. So we see that he's doing a lot of work where coaching is concerned. Now, viewers and subscribers, as per usual, you are going to tell me what you think about Corey Collymore. Were you a big fan of Mr. Collymore in his playing days? Are you impressed with the way in which he bowled, the way in which he represented West Indies? Now, viewers and subscribers, just before I close off the video, I just want to make mention that our young pace bowlers here in the West Indies, I am hoping that, they are paying attention to the things that they need to do to make sure that they have a long-lasting career. Because at the end of the day, if you are not taking care of your body, then your body will only be able to do so much and no more. Yesterday in a video that I posted just the other day, I actually spoke about our pace bowler here in Jamaica, O'Shane Thomas, and talking about his physical condition, saying that boy needs to pay better attention to how fit he is. Because as a pace bowler, say for example in an ODI game, you're expected to bowl 10 over if you are the frontline pace bowler. Probably bowl them in spells of 5. So bowl 5 overs and come back and do 5, whatever. If you are not physically conditioned, then you know that you are going to break down eventually. That's how you develop back pain and start getting injured and things like that, because you are not able to move properly. So you're going to be putting pressure on different parts of the body that pressure isn't supposed to be. So, just the fact that I'm covering this Corey Collymore story, I just want to point out the fact that our young pace bowlers need to be careful. I don't know how many persons actually remember our pace bowler Lionel Baker and Beaton. These are two bowlers that, we thought that would have come on the scene, and, we probably, at the time when they just burst on the scene, most persons were thinking that, they would have been players for the future, and we're not seeing them now. So it's not only about being able to bowl quick. You have to make sure that you are disciplined as in regards to taking care of your body. But yeah, man, viewers and subscribers, let me know what you think about Corey Collymore. Were you a big fan of him in his playing days? Just go down in the comment section and let us know what you're thinking. Yeah, man, sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.